In this video, we are going to see some rules for you of using the constructor. Okay, let's start with the first one. The first rule says that the constructor looks an awful lot like a method. Yes, we have observed that. Let me go back to our IDE. So here is the IDE. Now I'm closing this window, and here you can see that our constructor looks like the method. Like the signature of the method really remain like this. Let me show you that it would have a return type, then method name. Let's say the method name is method itself, followed by the parenthesis and the curly braces. Okay, so here you can see that the more or less that constructor looks like a method. Okay, what is the second one? The second one is that constructor can't ever have a return type. The thing is that here you can see the method would have always have a return type, but the constructor would not have a return type. The reason is that the constructor always returns the class type. That's why, and that is very well defined, because that if the constructor is declared in a class, okay, that means that this constructor is obviously going to work for the class in which it is declared. That's why. Okay. What is the third one? The third one is like that constructor declaration can have all the normal access modifier. Let me show you that what are the modifiers in the Java access modifier, like that public, private, and protected. These are the access modifiers. We are going to discuss about all these access specifier. Okay, so the constructor can have the modifier that is public. Okay, this is completely valid. It can have a modifier that is private. Okay, or else it can have a modifier that is protected. This is possible, right? You can use all these three modifiers with the constructor. Okay. The next one, that constructor can take argument, okay, including the varargs, just like a methods. Yeah, so that is what we have seen, that the constructor can have the arguments. Okay, and one here it is mentioned that including varargs. So what is a varargs? Vararg is like this, that it can be declared like, suppose if you are declaring like this, that string dot 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 args. Okay, this is a varargs argument. Okay, we are going to discuss more on this later on. Next one, that constructor is that they must have the same name as the class in which they are declared. So here we have observed that the class name is mobile, so obviously the constructor name will be mobile. The next is the constructor can be marked static. Okay, so here that constructor cannot be static. Okay, if you will mark the constructor static, what does it mean? That the constructor should be accessed static context. But here we know that the constructor is for the instance, it is not for the static context, right? So that's why this is not permittable. This is giving us the error. Okay, so we should not do this. And next one, last one, is that the constructor can be marked final or abstract. So you cannot use this final keyword with the constructor. Okay, also you cannot use the abstract keyword with the constructor, because this abstract, final, and static all are applicable to methods. That's why here it has made clear that the static and final as well as abstract cannot be used with the constructor. That's it for this video.